Heung Min son, captain, leader, legend. Thank you. Thank you for your services to this football club. Honestly. It's a shame that we have to record this video, but we have to record it because recording this video only means one thing, which is that Son has officially agreed a deal to join LAFC. I could think of worse places, to be honest, to spend the latter years of your football career. I could think of much worse places. LA is a fantastic area. But listen, we'll get onto all of that stuff later. But yeah, man. Son, after, 10 years, is leaving Tottenham. Son, Heung Min is leaving Tottenham. It's peak, man. Honestly, I do think, whilst I would have been happy to keep Son and have him around the dressing room, I do think that this represents a perfect period for us to separate. And I'm just happy that we've given him the option to choose, and he's chosen to leave. So we have to respect his wishes, but at the very least, we gave him that choice because that's what he deserves. It's the minimum that he deserves. You don't know how much it means to me that we were able to win a trophy with him as the captain. And that's not throwing shade on anyone else. Everyone knows me. I love Harry Kane. I do. I would have loved to have won a trophy with him as well. But what I'm saying is, it's great to see that Son's belief and perseverance was rewarded. Because I say this all the time. Son is one of my favourite ever Tottenham players to do it. And it may not sound like that because when people talk to me about, oh, is he better than this? Is he better than this person? Because I give the answer that they don't expect. They think, oh, you don't rate Son. No, trust me. Bad boy. I say this all the time to everyone, in person or on video. Son is one of the best ever finishers to play in this league. He is top 10. He is top 10 best finishers to play in this league with both feet. Incredible, incredible, incredible finisher, honestly. And we're losing an asset. We're losing someone who was such a good presence behind the scenes. And you can see that, by the way, every single squad member, when they're asked about him, speak about him. They all love him. They all love him. And he's delivered for Tottenham. Let me even just get up his numbers, because his numbers are absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane numbers. Like, he's got over 100 goals for Spurs, right? He's got over 100 goals for Spurs. He's got over 100 assists for Spurs. Let me even just double check. I'm pretty sure he's got... 1 second, so I can give the full statistics. Yeah, so he's got obviously 127 Premier League goals, right? 127 Premier League goals in 333 appearances. Bruv. This is a winger. He's got 173 goals in 454 appearances for Tottenham. I can't give you his assist numbers in full right now, but I know that there will be triple digits. Guaranteed. There'll be triple digits. And it's not even just the stats. It's the caliber of goals as well. Like, I've been banging this drum since 2016. I've been saying, yo, this guy is an amazing finisher of the ball. I remember before we signed him, when we were linked, I was gassed because I knew of Son back then at Leverkusen. I said, yo, I'm happy with this. And when you look at the price that we signed him for, £22 million. £22 million we signed Son for back in 2015. Imagine what he'd be worth now. Imagine what he'd be worth now. Honestly. Imagine a player of his caliber in 2025 and we wanted to go out and sign that player right now. That's minimum 80, 90 million pounds, minimum. And that's the Leverkusen version of Son. If I said, okay, now talk about a prime Son in this market, that's well over 100 million pounds. Well over 100 million pounds in this market. You're seeing DMs go for 110 million pounds. Quality DMs, mind you, quality DMs, but we're talking game changers at the top end of the pitch. Guys who are guaranteeing you double figures in goals every season, double figures in assists every season. What's that worth in this market? a lot. It's worth a lot. So for me, this video is an appreciation video for Son. It's an appreciation for the work that he mashed, scoring ridiculous goals with his right foot, scoring ridiculous goals with his left foot, creating goals for others, right? Working his socks off on a football pitch, not turning his back on Tottenham. Yeah? I'll always harp on about it. Summer 2021. Son has, I think it's like 2 years left on his deal. Yeah? 2 years left on his deal he has. Cool. Yeah? The same summer, Harry Kane trying to force an exit out of Tottenham. Kane is pushing to leave Tottenham to join Man City. Man City throw down a 100 million bid. It gets rejected. Son could have easily looked at this and said, yo, I'm in a similar boat here. Because Kane had 2 years left in his deal at that point. No, sorry, he had 3 years left in his deal. Son could have said, yo, I'm carrying this attack as well. I want to leave too. I can run down my contract and I can go to a bigger club, or I could kick up a fuss and try and force an exit this summer. But he did neither. You know what he did? He signed a new bloody deal. He signed a new deal. And then he goes on to have his best ever scoring season in the Premier League. He hit 20, 22 or 23 Premier League goals that season. This is the type of player we're talking about. Yeah? And he scored big goals that season. He scored at Anfield. He assisted at the Etihad. He scored against Man City at home. He scored against Arsenal. At home in the 3-0 game. Right? This is the type of player we're talking about. This is the type of player we are talking about. We're not talking about some chump. We're talking about one of the best forwards to play in this league. And yes, I'm saying it with chest. He is one of the best forwards to play in the Premier League. The Premier. He is. And 10 years, that means he qualifies for a testimonial. So Tottenham, please make the preparations. We want to see that testimonial. Yeah, we want to see that testimonial. We do. And we thank you for your services to this football club, son. We do. I remember in his first season, he didn't bang. Like he scored in his debut against Crystal Palace. I remember that game like it was yesterday. His league debut, sorry. I was at that game. He scored cut inside. Not even cut inside. He took it on the outside with his left foot and scored. I think the keeper should have saved it, to be honest, but he scored. And we won the game 1-0. But he didn't really get a look in that season because Dele was on fire, Eriksen was on fire, and even Lamela was playing well. So Poch had a system that worked, and Son still was struggling to integrate properly into the team. Like, he would still come in and score here or there, but his numbers were not strong, and his performances weren't strong that season. And then I remember the following summer, people were like, oh, we should sell him, he's a flop. I'm like, what happened to patience? The talent is there. Look at some of the calibre of finishes. I remember we beat Leicester 2-0 in the League Cup. I'm like, a poor player is not scoring the goal that he scored against Leicester. Then you looked at Chelsea when we drew 2-2 at the Battle of the Bridge. A poor player is not finishing the way he finished. Yeah? That doesn't happen. Sorry. A poor player is not putting up double figures 3 seasons on the trot for Leverkusen, scoring a variety of goals. Give it time. And shock horror, the following season, he explodes. I think he hit something like 22 goals in all competitions. It's the season where we finished second behind Chelsea. Struggled in the Champions League, to be honest, but made it to the FA Cup semi-final. I don't know why Poch played you at left wing back, son. I'm reminiscing here, but yeah, man. I'm speaking to the character that he has. This is a guy who grew into a player that put the team on his back, because that's what he did for Tottenham. You look at the seasons, I can reel off so many games. Champions League, that run up to the final, he put that team on his back. When Kane was injured, Man City, Dortmund, he put that team on his back, bro. Yeah? To do what we did at the Etihad, to do what we did at Wembley. Yeah, Wembley. To do what we did, scored the first goal in the new stadium. His name is etched in Tottenham history. He is one of the best ever players that we'll ever have at this football club. And he deserves to be treated as such. He deserves to be spoken as such. Because he is. Legend. Absolute legend. And for that loyalty as well that I was speaking about, others would have left. Others would have forced the move. He signs a new deal and he goes on to have the best season and he secures us top 4. I'm glad he got to experience what it feels like to win silverware at this football club because he genuinely loved the club. And we loved him. I may not show it at times when I'm frustrated, but trust me, anyone who knows me knows, son, he's right up there in my estimations as a Tottenham player. And I wish him all the best, man. Honestly, I really do. I want him to live it up in LA, enjoy the weather, enjoy the culture, enjoy the MLS, enjoy not having to be ran ragged. Because that's what happened at Spurs. We got so comfortable. We got so comfortable relying on Son that we over-relied on Son. Over-relied on the likes of Kane. We rinsed these guys into the ground. Even last season, rinsing him into the ground when he should really just be a rotation piece. So for me, it makes sense. It makes sense. He's not at the level where he should be playing significant minutes for Tottenham. Just isn't at that level anymore. But he can still finish. Take him to a slower league, less intense league, less games to play over a full campaign. You're fresher, yeah? The pressure is off to a certain extent. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your football. You're in the swan song of your career. Enjoy it. Gareth Bale went there, Steven Gerrard went there, Andrea Pirlo went there, Xavi went there, Frank Lampard went there, Messi's still there right now, Wilfried Zaha's there right now. Enjoy. Because you deserve it, brother. You deserve it. And Spurs, this message is for you. Daniel Levy, this message is for you. This is a player that we're going to struggle to replace. But please replace this guy. I know we signed Tell. I know we signed Odebert. But I'm telling you, bruh, this is a player that in his prime was irreplaceable for Tottenham. So to lose someone with that level of quality, you cannot just think that a 19 and 20-year-old is your solution to that. No matter how talented. You need to go out there and get us a player that comes into this attack and gives us close to what a prime version of Son could give us. The ball is in your court. But again, Son, thank you so much. Best wishes to you. Farewell. Peace.